your injury something that you're going to be dealing with in the off season, or is it?
No, it's just it was a fracture in my ankle bone. Yeah, it was something obviously I couldn't play through. Had to sit out a couple weeks, but it it sucks when you're out, watching the team battle in the playoffs. It's obviously the time of year you want to be playing. So credit to our training staff, our medical, our doctors, and everyone able to get me back so quickly and making sure I was well enough to play, and I was able to play through it.
You blocked another shot with that same ankle. Did
Yeah.
you re-injure it?
No, I didn't re-injure it, but it didn't feel good. It couldn't have hit me more directly on the same spot, so it hurt for a little bit, but it didn't cause any more damage.
When you took the boot off?
Not crazy, but it was definitely sore for a few days. Yeah.
Was it frustrating at all to, coming back so quickly from something like that is good, but also I imagine you felt a little bit more limited than you might have otherwise?
Yeah. I don't think I probably wasn't skating as well as I would have been if I was totally healthy, but you find a way to grind through it, to still help the team, and try to just do what you can do out there.
Is that just instinct to throw the same ankle up to block the shot? Like, I'm sure in the moment you're not like, oh, I shouldn't put this ankle up because it's the same when I broke. Like,
I think it's just desperation. I see Hedman winding up first shot, and I failed to clear the puck earlier. So when something like that happens, you're even more desperate because you want to make it right, and you want to make sure that puck doesn't get to the net. So there's just natural instinct to throw it out there, and I definitely paid a price for it.
Do you think, Barclay, the last 2 years before this year, you're reaping the joy of winning the cup. Now you have to go through the disappointment of being eliminated in the playoffs. So the question is, how do you rate the highs of the joys versus the lows of losing? Which is worse or which is better? You know what I mean?
I would say honestly the disappointment is probably more after experiencing the winning feeling and lifting the cup. You know what that joy is like. So obviously to come up short, it hurts. You want to see the older guys. You want to see Bronny, Revo, Kreids, Mika, Trubs, Stromer, like all these older guys that have played lots of games in this league. You want to see them lift the cup and have that joy that I've experienced. So it's tough. But obviously it hurts now. But I think in the coming weeks, months, I think we'll realize that we did something pretty special this year. I think we took we took many leaps forward. That you saw the progression of the young players, and even the heights that they brought their game to in the playoffs was great to see. It's I think very, very promising for our future, and I think coming so close to the finals, it leaves that hunger in your stomach that these guys want to get better, and we want to be back there. And I think we have full confidence that we're heading in the right direction, and we took a lot of big leaps this year.
You won with the Lightning twice. Now you've lost against them, so you have the two different perspectives. This perspective now, what do the Rangers need to do to beat the standard bearer in the NHL right now?
I mean, I think your best lessons and growth come from disappointment. I think you saw that Tampa went through that 3 years ago when they lost to Columbus. Kind of getting a taste of what you need to do to win in the playoffs, and it's not easy. I think to be one of the final three teams left playing out of in the league, it's something very special that I think that we did, and I think the young guys learned a lot, gained a lot of valuable experience of what they need to do, lessons that you need to, instill in your game throughout the regular season, to make sure you're ready for playoffs. And, I'm looking forward to, even more growth that we see with everyone for next year.
I'm sorry, I know you're a part of this group now, but in a salary cap world, how special is this opportunity that the Lightning have here to actually win 3? How surprising is that in a salary cap world?
Yeah, I think, they've done a great job in, building a solid core. Throughout the years that, they can, once you have the core set, you can kind of, lose 5 or 6 guys or whatever it was from last year's team and find a way to plug in guys through trades or signings, but you still have that core there that can kind of, steer the ship in the right direction. So they've done a great job. Obviously, it's playing against them. You get an appreciation for how good they are and how well they've built that team.